Promotions Incorporated broadcast.
Oh, smash back to the shortstop. Hendricks with a nice play to 2-1 double play. 6-4 to 3 equals 2. What a play.
Looking, that one's going to fall right in the gap. That's going to be a standing double and RBI for Cam Justice. And that is 1, 2, 3. And there's another double play turned by this team.
That's smacked. That is gone. What a shot by Cody Rutschlik. He pulled that sucker right down the left field line, and you could tell by the sound of that one. I just couldn't tell if it was fair or foul. That's in the DNR parking lot.
Down the middle, stabbed by the third baseman.
This is the home of the Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball. Today's game, it's brought to you by Mi Rancho Restaurant, Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, 104.5 KBUN Sports Radio, Blue Ox Soda Shop, Northern Liquor, and Angie's Acres. Now it's time to send it down to the field where the magic happens. Here's the voice of the Blue Ox and the Bucks, the Magic Man, Matt Geffre.
Hello, my name is Matt Geffre, and welcome to another edition of Townball. And of course, we have our Bemidji Blue Ox taking on the Wahpeton Whoppers. And this is the first City Showdown as we are just getting everything started, everything rolling. It's going to be an awesome event. Game 3, bright, beautiful sunshine, beautiful weather. Wind's not blowing like it was last night, but it is still gorgeous and beautiful. Again, my name is Matt Geffre. Bruce Legg is out there. He's getting the scorecard ready, get everything ready to go up for us today. We're going to have a great game for you guys. Last night, the Blue Ox fell to the Ligers, 2-3. And we'll have an interview with Baz in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. The Keg and Cork pregame show starts right now.
Keg and Cork, the first Irish pub on the Mississippi and home to the half-off Apps and Taps happy hour, 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Fantastic food, too, including the famous Reuben, lightly battered Red Lake walleye, delicious homemade soups, and great daily specials. Plus exclusive events like comedy nights, bar trivia, and live music. Follow Keg and Cork on Facebook for upcoming events and visit kegbemidji.com to see the menu and more. For over 50 years, it's where folks come for a while and leave with a smile. Keg and Cork, downtown Bemidji.
Something cool and delicious? Head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst. Welcome back to Beaverly Sports coverage of Blue Ox baseball here on the Beaverly Sports Radio Network. Now I'll be joined by Baz. Sir, another beautiful day.
It's gorgeous out.
It's a gorgeous day for baseball.
It is.
So yesterday you guys took a loss 3-2 against the Ligers. The Ligers you guys always play the Ligers tough though. Every time. It's always, no matter what, it's 1 run, 2 run. It's never really like a blowout. You guys played really well. I think you had one inning kind of let you get away, but otherwise, for the most part, it was pretty well fair.
You don't win a lot of games when you have a snowman in the air column. But other than that, you take away 8 of the airs, give us 4 halfway. We put ourselves in a better position. We did hit baseballs very hard. They just happened to be right at people yesterday. Mm-hmm. The Ligers are a good ball club. They've got athletes. It was a good day.
At the end of the game, I saw you took off because Bruce thinks that you were clearly safe. You made it back to first. You were clearly safe. What was your mindset on that? Like, what happened there when you tried to take off?
So I was just trying to move into scoring position.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had him timed up. I thought wrong. I was going first move. I'm not the quickest at foot. So
what?
So first move was kind of my way to get to second base, and he changed his timing on me, and he got me.
I think you're pretty athletic. You're a lot faster than I would have been.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I move laterally just fine, but when it comes to a dead sprint, it tends to be a little slower than others.
I give you that one. You played in catcher yesterday, too. How's it feel to be back behind the plate?
Good, very good. I love catcher. That's actually was my primary position all the way up until about my junior year of college when I moved to first base. But it's always nice to crawl back there and catch again. And there's nothing like calling a game. You feel like you're in sync with your pitcher, and it's just fun to be a battery again.
So one of the question that Bruce had for you, when you go up to the mound, what's one of the things you guys like to talk about on the mound?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we talk about tendencies. A lot of times we talk about like chemistry, like signs, where we're putting signs in the order, like execution of pitches. If you're picking up a tell, I'll call time, come out there, talk to him about a tell. Other than that, like it's kind of just all situational based. It's most of the time it's just communication. What you can't do non-verbally, something has to be said.
So in the second game for you guys here in this first City Showdown, you're going to play against Wahpeton. Wahpeton played the Bucks really well last night too. What do you think about the Wahpeton? I'm pretty sure it's the first time you've really seen them.
Yeah, I think they're a young, athletic ball club. I think that they are in the right mindset. They're having fun out here. Bemidji kid, a couple Crookston kids. They're a good ball team.
Yeah, Ryan Lath, who's obviously played against you guys a few times too. So another guy, at least you know one person in his tendencies and stuff. And,
shout out Rye, right?
Yeah,
good kid.
Ryan. Good kid. Who do you have on the mound for today?
Connor McNallen's on the bump. Toeing the slab on the bump, Connor McNallen.
All right, what's your keys to success for today?
Keys to success are pick up the ball, throw the ball, and quality at bats. That's going to be our keys to success today.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Bass.
Thanks, Maddie.
Craving something cool?
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beaver Sports Radio Network. As we get everything started, quickly go through this. Mitch Hendricks is now up. Mitch was absent from last week or from yesterday.
Hendricks is at shortstop. Hunter Olson's at second base. Cody Rutledge in right field. Connor McNallen on the bump. Caleb Mankey catching. Baz Zolke at first or third. Lucier in left field. Landon Hansen at first or third. And Condos in center field. And Trayvon Wells is on the bench.
And doing the pitching for the
Skylar Bladau.
Yeah, there we go, Skylar. I could have not. Wahpeton, that's what I wanted. First pitch, we're already in pitch number 3, 2 and 1 right now as we're getting everything situated. They took time in the field to I thought it would take a little bit longer, but they didn't.
And then they're like, let's play ball.
I was like, well, oh gosh. So very quick Kagan Court pregame show. So pitch down 3 and 1. Skylar throws. This one's going to be a strike. Ooh, check swing by Hendricks.
Mitch, not a big fan of that one. Like Chris Cross, he jumped around.
Jump around.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch. Swung on. Going to be foul. Mitch is generally our leadoff hitter for.
Man, he's got long legs.
He does.
Look at those.
I do have an injury update for you. 2 of them, actually. First one is Cody Rutledge.
Yeah.
He has a pulled hamstring, so he's still
correct.
playing.
You
There's
were correct, good sir. You saw that. Very perceptive of you yesterday, Mr. Matthew Geffre.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't call me Angelica this time. I'm proud of you.
Because you were right, so I really can't.
The second baseman, number 9, Hunter Olson.
Now Hunter Olsen's going to be playing second base today. Back to his primary position. Does play hockey as well, too.
I've heard he's played beer pong a time or two.
I'm pretty sure he has. Swung on, going to be fouled off to the left-hand side. Beer pong's always fun. I realize I'm too old for that. Nope.
Once in a while.
Nope, can't even do that. Very disappointed in myself. I got shut out one time. I said, this is the end of my career.
Really?
Yeah.
We should do that with the cornhole thing, little beer pong tournament.
Ooh.
The Beer Belly Sports.
High curveball up high.
Oh, Hunter Olson got low.
One and 2 now. Sorry.
Batting 500 on this season with 1 RBI, Hunter Olson.
There's a pitch from Skylar. This one's going to be up around the chest area, inside as well. So Skylar sits about 5'9", 5'8", in that range. Throws are right-handed. Kind of middle of the slab. More overhanded. This is going to be popped up in center field. Center fielder is going to give way to it and is going to run all the way in.
Wow.
Snag that one.
He ran a long way.
Tori Orlick was the man who came and
Ulick.
snagged that one. Ulick. There we go.
Yeah.
It looked like an O.
The UH.
Yeah, it looked like
A U-Haul. Ulick.
Ulick, got it. Cody Roach now, again, is dealing with a pulled hammy. He's playing right field today. Did play right field last night, too. But he did tell me he does have a pitch runner if needed. Ball outside. Cody, one of the longtime vets here. Good pop as well. Comes the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be popped up in the air. Behind. Oh, the third baseman's going to snag it. Keep it himself. And that is Jackson Filefe. Or no.
Flat.
There we go.
Fifth flat. Flat.
Flat.
We'll say that another F silent.
There we go.
McDowell's batting 500 with he's 1 for 1. So on game changer.
On game changer. I don't think he played a lot of games so far this year. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Our good buddy Ryan Lath at first today for Wahpeton.
Great flow.
I love his flow. Hendricks trying to take a decent lead over at first. Check over on him. I talked to today's ump. I said I'm very happy how well he's animated with his balls and strikes. So
as I came back from the bathroom, I appreciated. I knew exactly what you were saying as you were saying it to him.
Thank you.
And I wasn't, like a part of the bad lip readers.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew.
It's nice to have umps who have animated so I can tell. Because I said our headphones are pretty much noise canceling, so I can't hear you out there. Pitched another one outside, 2-1. As we're just starting this one. Top of one, Ox are going to be the away team in this one. They did have the home field advantage yesterday. There's a strike. A slider that slid in, 2-2 and 2 down.
Slider that slid in.
There you go.
Yeah.
Add that to the list of things that we say.
Slider that slid in.
There we go. Pitch, runners going. This one's going to get snagged by the shortstop. Does get one, and doesn't matter anyways.
That's what it doesn't matter anyways.
So here in Bemidji, our score is still sitting at 0. We'll head to the bottom. We'll have Wahpeton up here next. We'll have the lineup as well, too, so don't go anywhere.
Thank you, commenters. I appreciate that
we like
so
the comments
much.
because, we don't know.
Yeah.
We try.
We're trying hard.
Yeah, we do our best. Back in a little bit, we'll have the Wahpeton Whoppers up next. Be back in a little bit. You'll see the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this grilling season with a home run from Angie's Acres in Aiken, Minnesota. Knock it out of the park with 100% Wagyu steaks, juicy, tender, and full of flavor. Round the bases with premium poultry, all-natural ground beef, farm-fresh veggies, and more. Whether you're firing up the grill before the big game or cooking for the whole team, Angie's Acres has the lineup you need. Call 218-515-3890 or find them on Facebook. Angie's Acres, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Toll and slab for the Blue Ox is going to be McNallen. Great song by this is my walk-up song when I was playing Townball.
You love the outfield.
I did.
Connor McNallen's 0-1 with a ERA of 3, 2 earned runs, 3 base on balls, and 2 strikeouts. What do you think he's saying in this song?
I don't lose your love tonight.
He doesn't want to lose or use.
Use. I don't know.
He uses both, by the way.
By the way, Baz is playing third.
Bass is on third. All right. Thank you.
Hibbing Miners.
And then Landon's over it. And as at first, then.
I just kind of assumed Baz would be at first, but
Me too. Well, you never
I
know.
was wrong. That's what happens when you assume.
Make an ass of yourself.
There's the ASS and then you and me. So that's how that whole thing works.
I didn't really understand it. Anyways.
Drop the A-bomb, huh?
Yeah.
We're swearing now.
My company. 2-0 here. As Cap is batting. Played pretty well last night, too. Was a pitcher in last night's game against the Bucks. McDowell likes to throw a little more three-quarters, kind of drops that elbow in, hits Caps. Caps get smacked right in the hips.
They don't lie.
They do not lie.
He's batting .692 on this season with 2 doubles and 2 triples and an RBI.
Nice. Ulick now up. This could be Tori Ulick.
Game Changer has him with 0 hits so far this year. So,
okay. All right. Ulick's playing center field today. Back check over at 1 in time. Nope. Didn't get him. Decent lead by Cap.
Oh, Rowan Gardner back.
Rowan Gardner back.
Floated it. Baz all over the place this weekend. Love it.
He is. I love. He's a team player. Pitch. Good strike. Good little two-seamer that came inside.
What a third baseman getting up there on the grass,
He loves to play.
Attacking the ball.
He loves to play, man.
That's what Townball's all about, man.
You got to play different position or willing to play different positions.
Yeah.
0-1 here. Comes the pitch. Swung on. Foul.
His teammates are giving him the business.
As you should.
Yeah. That was a long Tory.
Tory.
Yeah.
So McNally comes set. Takes a peek over at first. Caps runs. This one's thrown up high, but a throw down. And the runner's going to be safe. As Mankey tried. I think the ball was a little more. I don't know.
It was close. It
was a really close one. And Caps had a really good jump on it.
If it was just a little lower,
yeah.
But, I mean, that was still a bang-bang play. Ump was out there.
1 and 2. No outs for the Whoppers as we are in the bottom of the first. Comes a pitch. Swung on. Going to be popped up to short. Hendricks is there to field it. So 1 down for the Whoppers. Whoppers, I believe, are 1 and 3 on the year.
The third baseman, number 7, Jackson Flippin.
So now Jackson's up. Ooh, good strike. Hit that outside corner. On 1 here with 1 down. So we had a very beautiful Bemidji afternoon.
How do we say this guy's name again?
Feeflet.
Thank you. He's batting .400 this year with 6 hits, 4 singles, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So crazy how the wood bats, they kind of look like a metal bat.
They kind of do. How it glares off a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
Jackson is playing third base today.
Yep. I could have told you that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I was just looking on here.
Runner on second base.
Yeah. McDonald's, it's more of a, he can throw for a while too. This one inside, almost got a second battery hit. 2-1.
You know, you gotta bring that presence inside. You can't be scared, like Travis was talking about. You got to be able to throw inside, keep them off their game a little bit, not be afraid to throw that pitch inside.
And he stands Not
Oh,
saying
he's
proud
hugging.
of
I mean, dude, he's hugging the line. Look at that. His foot's almost on the inside part of the batter's box.
And we'll see you try to get good extension on this one. Swung on. Ooh, struck out. McNally with his first strikeout. 2 down for the Whoppers. Now it's going to be the first baseman, Ryan Lath.
Batting fourth for the Whoppers, the first baseman, number 0.
Former
Ryan
Buck
Booth.
player last year. Played catcher, pitched, and did some, I think, infield last year too. Comes a pitch. There's a good strike. A little two-seamer kept darting away. Now and get his signs from Mankey. This one's going to be screaming out to the. Ooh, almost got one. Almost got a vehicle. Bruce, by the way, I got one coming. Sorry, I have a.
Don't need to hear that.
Nope, wrong context.
Sub context.
So, yes, no, that's different. Runner goes.
Got him.
Thompson's going to get down. He's going to be tagged by
Boom.
Baz at third base. What a play. What a tag.
Summary for the Whoppers in the bottom of the first.
So that could do it for the end of the first. Our score still reads 0-0.
What a throw, dude.
That was
What
a
a
good throw. Good throw by Mankey.
After the first inning, score
So we'll go to the top of the
0-0.
second here. We'll have the Bucks coming up. You listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is Trevin, pitcher from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a better deal on your favorite drink? Head over to Northern Liquor at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. Why pay more at the city-run liquor store when you can save big right here? We've got lower prices, unbeatable selection, and a team that knows exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's beer, wine, spirits, we've got you covered without breaking the bank. Also, Northern Liquor has been voted best liquor store in Bemidji. Northern Liquor, your one-stop shop for saving and satisfaction. Stop in today and see why we're Bemidji's best-kept secret. Located at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. See you soon. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
All right,
Oops, sorry.
I got an idea
Okay.
for the left field. The Beaver Dam. Ooh. Or, see, it doesn't work because there's the Ox and the Bucks. Gosh dang it. Gosh damn it. It just popped into my head, and
It
then the
sounds
moment I
good.
said it, it was like, that's terrible because we are not a part of the Beavers.
No.
Oh,
Now-
good stretches. When was the last time you were able to touch your toes?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Dave.
Carter Mankey is up. The catcher.
That his arm?
Didn't see it.
The catcher just kind of, I don't know, it must have tapped his glove and then just flew back. It missed everybody, but Mankey has 0 stats so far this season. He has 4 runs, I guess, and 1 RBI with a batting average of 0.
Okay.
Changing that now.
Another pitch ball, so 3-0.
Another pitch ball.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's fun.
3-0 to Connor. This one, down low. 4-pitch
slow.
walk. Now it's going to be Baz, the third baseman. It's laid down a beautiful tag.
Batting for the Blue Ox, the third baseman, number 21. Baz
21? I thought he was
Silky.
31. Okay. He had
Baz-
he had a couple RBIs yesterday.
He did. Baz is going to be in the home run derby later. Shows bunt. I love a runner goes regardless. He gets down, stolen base. I might as well give that for Connor. Good job, man. Showing he has wheels.
Number 1 on the field and number 1 in our hearts.
You're not wrong.
He's kind of grabbing some wind there. I don't know.
Pitch swung on out to right field. This one back, and right at the fence. Connor's going to tag up. We're going to get third. Called that one too early there.
Without the wind, that was gone.
Yeah, the wind is blowing in just a little bit.
It is. Look at that. The flag is blowing in. It's like it's rippling. That was gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on your touchdown call.
That's all right. Now it's going to be number 22, Brandon Lucier, left fielder. Pitched a little bit last night as well.
You think that was the first time since he got injured last year that he did? I mean, at least for the Ox. Yeah, and I do, but he didn't have any stats. So.
Might have been. Swung on, going to go out the left field, but it's going to hit foul.
They're squaring up this pitcher early.
Yeah, they're trying to get some fire in them. They only have 10 guys today, so a lot of them
only need 9.
They only need 9 to play.
You think that would have been a home run at the other field?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe at the prep field. Maybe. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Pitch swung on, going to go right back up to the pitcher. No, right through the infield. It's going to score a run. Brandon Lucier is going to get on with a RBI single. Start off this one.
That brings up the first baseman, number 26, Landon Housen.
Hansen, first baseman today. Swung on, going to get right past the third baseman. Lucier's going to get to second. Turn around, look, maybe go to third. Nope, he's going to hold up at second.
That hit his glove at all?
No, it bounced underneath.
Batting ninth for the Blue Ox, center fielder, number 10, J.D. Condos.
Now it's going to be J.D. Condos, the center fielder for today. Comes a pitch, shows bunt laid down. Another beautiful bunt. Condos is going to move everybody else. Lucier's going to be at first. Or sorry, at third.
Condos is at first. Hansen's at second, and Lucier's at third.
You are right. That's what I wanted to say.
That's what I'm here for. Here to back you up, because I have the book in front of me.
Yeah. Trying to go off of memory up there. Mitch Hendricks.
He walked his last at bat. Hendricks hit his first home run in Midway.
Last week?
Yeah.
First time in a couple of years.
It's like Ichiro, though. He could probably hit bombs all the time, but he just chooses not to.
I get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Can I get underneath this and pop it up, or can I get a base hit? I'm taking the hit.
Yeah. Take the base hit every time.
How many people have a Mitch inning,
Well, he has.
Yeah.
Some putouts. Pitch swung on, going to go right to short. Maybe get one. Does one get at second. In time at first? No. But a run will score in that process.
Now batting for Bemidji, the second baseman, number 9, Hunter Olson.
Now it's going to be Hunter Olson.
Flew out to center field his first at bat. That's an RBI. It's a fielder's choice. Talking to myself.
That's fine.
With a microphone. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Hansen over at third, and Hendricks at first. 2 down here for the Ox, as they are the visitor team today. Swung on, going to be popped up, going to be behind us, and hits us. Well, hits the.
Ow!
Well, yesterday it hit.
Man
it went
down.
Right, it went right
yeah,
through the netting.
you were prepared for that one.
I
If
was.
There was no roof here.
I'm always ready.
It was on fire, and Matt Geffre would have caught that particular baseball.
Yep, always be ready. 1-1 here, 2 down.
Oh, this is the same scenario.
Same scenario we talked about last
Run
night.
scores.
There's
a run scored, though.
Now we're in a pickle here with Mitch, and that one is going to be out.
It's 3.
But it looks like the run will score, though, off of that. So
3 runs.
So 3 runs for the Blue Ox here.
No Wahpeton errors.
3 hits, 3 runs. All that matters. Go to the bottom 2 here.
At the end of the day, it's a crooked number.
You're right. You go to the bottom 2. 3-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. I said Bucks like 3 times already today. It happens. It happens when we have both teams.
Hey, it's probably the semi-pro baseball calling.
You're not wrong. Be back in a little bit. 3-0's our score in favor of the Blue Ox.
Baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Batter up, Bemidji. When it comes to smoking barbecue, Fozzie's knocks it out of the park. From slow smoked ribs to pulled pork piled high, Fozzie's Barbecue is Minnesota's MVP of flavor. You can smell that hickory smoke from first base to the outfield. Swing by after the game or bring the whole team. Fozzie's serves up Grand Slam portions with all-star taste, located right here in Bemidji, where every bite is a home run.
Fozzie's Smoking Barbecue, Minnesota nice with Major League flavor. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre alongside Bruce Legg.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Whoppers, number 0, first baseman.
First baseman is going to be Ryan Lath. Pitch going to be swung on, going to be out to right center field. It's going to die right in front of Cody Rutledge. You get to deal with the hamstring. He probably won't. He's not going to be running too hard.
That's where the wind goes against you there. You know, if there's no wind, it probably carries a little bit more, but died right after the second baseman.
Layla, the pitcher, now up.
286 with 3 RBIs on this season.
Now on sets. Foul.
How did he foul that off?
I don't know how he fouled that off. That look at the very end of the bat.
Inside. It's Bladow, by the way.
Bladow.
Yeah, it ends in a W. However we say it.
Skyler.
Yeah, that is
for the
correct.
next pitch.
That is correct.
Swung on, going to get 2. Baz at 3. Throws over in time to Olsen to 2. In time at 1. Not going to happen. The catcher's going to be able to try to relay it. Throw over to 2. Is that in time? That is in time. That is technically a double play. In a roundabout way.
5 to 4 to 1 to 4 double play.
I would say 2 to 4 because the catcher had
2.
it.
My bad. 2. But yeah, 5 to 4 to 2 to 4 double play.
There you go.
No batting for Wahpeton.
That counts in the books.
Number 5, Reese Burbrick.
Reese Burbick now up, the catcher for Wahpeton. Pitch inside, 1-0. McNally comes set, throws. Ooh. I think he tried to do some framework right there.
That's the first ooh.
Yeah.
It's the first ooh of the day.
2-0 here, 2 down for Wahpeton. This one swung on. Pass. Passy first baseman Hansen. They're going to say foul, though. I don't know, Bruce. That looked foul to me.
It's ironic that a pitcher is saying, oh, that might have been fair. You know, 'cause I thought you would be on the other end of that.
On the other end? Nah.
Yeah. What an attempt by Hansen, though.
That was a good attempt.
Got those white pants dirty. Yeah.
And the ladies love that. 2-1 here.
Thought they digged the long ball.
Oh, they do. They want to get dirty, too. Mom doesn't like that. That means they got to do laundry. Yeah. Hunter Olsen's going to snag this one on the double hop. In time to Hansen. In time. So, what a good that's after one hit for Wahpeton, and they looked really good on that one. And this,
yeah, the 5 to 4 to 2 to 4 double play. Unconventional, but what does it matter in the books?
It doesn't matter in the books. All right, so 3-0 is our score in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll be back here in a couple seconds. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Cody Rutledge, center fielder for the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre alongside the Bruce Legg.
Hunter Olson's leading us off. He flew out to center field in his first at-bat. I've never heard this country song.
What?
No.
You're kidding me.
Dead serious. No cap, is that what the kids would say here?
Yeah.
Is that not a lie? Or
I'm baffled right now.
Dead A double money signs.
Second baseman, Hunter Olson up. Check swing, doesn't matter. It's be a strike. Skyler still out there pitching. Ball's going to be low.
Ooh, what a catch.
Good catch behind the bat.
He quenched his thirst before his at bat, and now he quenched that ball.
1-1 here. We are in the bottom of 2. No, sorry, top of 3.
Top of
3. Ooh, low again. 3-1.
Change the oof to oof. So that's we're still at 1 on the oofs.
Yeah. You're keeping tabs at home.
Yeah.
Pitch inside. We a walk.
Ooh.
Now we're going to see number 13, the right fielder, Rutledge.
For the Blue Ox. Right fielder, number 13, Cody Rutledge.
Cody again dealing with the pulled hamstring. Playing in right field today. Pitch swung on, going to be foul back. Catcher trying to find it and drops it. Ooh, he almost had that one.
I thought you were going to say you actually you spoke that into existence because he had it until you said he dropped it.
Well, I hit him right here, and then I saw the ball sneak through.
Sneak through.
Yeah. Cody, no batting gloves again. It's like style. I don't like to have batting gloves.
Are you a batting glove guy?
I am. At least one.
I'm not.
Pitch up high.
I want to feel the burn.
Feel the burn, huh? All right.
Especially on a cold night, I'm a batting gloves guy, though. Because it just seems to ring more.
That it does.
Thank you. Dynamite drop in, Matthew.
1-1. Swung on, going to be popped up in the air, a little bit out in front of that one. Shortstop's going to be right underneath it for the first out as we're in the top of 3. Again, 7 innings for these games. Now up is going to be the pitcher, be McNallen.
So McNallen's first at bat grounded out to third base.
Well, 1-0 here, 1 down. Ooh, right on that corner. Be a ball, 2-0. So 2-0, 1 down. Comes the pitch, up high, 3-0.
Give him the green light here?
Yeah, I would. The old vet.
Right. If it's in your zone, you got to swing.
Oh, 100%. That's outside.
That is not.
So that is not. So a 4-pitch walk for Connor McNallen. Hunter's going to be at 2. McNallen at first.
Mankey
Not batting for the Blue Ox.
walked and scored a run in his first at bat.
Mankey loves it. He does that little stretch, little touch the toes, the lower body.
Drives the women in Bemidji crazy.
That bet it does. Swung on. Going to be Tapper to third. Throw to first in time. That was a good throw by the third baseman. Third baseman is
That brings up the third baseman, number 21, Baz Zuki.
Now Baz is up. Last time out, I believe he
flew out to the right field.
Yeah, you called. He said he
I
was
thought
out.
he was gone.
Spoke too soon. Foul. Hit off his shoulder.
Mother Nature was against me on that one.
Well, that happens.
Thank you. It sounded great off the bat. Just solid.
Mm-hmm. Pitch swung on. Drooping in. That one's probably going to diving. A dive by the center fielder.
What a catch.
Torrey. This looks like Torrey Hunter out there.
Yeah. Good name.
So that's going to do it for the top of 3. Still 3-0 in favor of the Blue Ox.
Unbelievable.
That was a good catch by Torrey out there. Take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the 3 with the Whoppers coming up. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
And delicious, head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network. Beautiful day as Connor McNallen is still out there pitching. Again, 7 innings for us here today. Oops.
How's the garage sailing going out there?
Loving it.
She found me a sweet book of cards for $15. It had a Randy Johnson in an Expos jersey card in it.
Ooh, dang.
That might be worth 75 cents. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. First one's going to be Ulick. It's going to be over to Baz in time for a little 5-3 put out.
Like that action.
Jake Ulick, that's who it was. The manager.
Yep.
Owner. Coach.
Good dude. Met him earlier today.
Yeah.
Solid handshake, by the way. Good.
I like
handshake.
his beard. We
talked about it last night.
Comes a pitch to number 2.
You can actually hear this umps straight call from up here.
And I talked to him, too, a little bit earlier in the broadcast. We talked about like that. I actually could hear him and see his little dribbler to the pitcher.
We can't see his little dribbler.
Sorry. Should have paused. He should have hit a period after
I
that
apologize for that. I'm sorry.
We can hear the umpires' calls and see his calls, which is really nice because we usually don't get that.
Brings up the right fielder, number 8, Chase Randall.
Chase Randall now up,
First at bat.
The right fielder. Because the pitch inside. Only 2 down for Wahpeton. 3 are in the bottom of 3. Good check swing. Nope, we can say ball.
Batting .333 on this season with 1 RBI, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts on the game changer.
Pitch swung on. Going to be out the left field. This one's going to go foul. Is it in the park, Silvers?
Nope. Skating towards the cemetery. Ooh, did not get in there. It stayed on the road.
2-1.
Curb did its job.
Curb did its job. I love that. Comes the pitch from Connor. This one's going to be, I don't know how that missed. 3-1. I do think it might be a conspiracy that these umpires like to get into a full count. Swung on, go over to Mitch Hendricks, not able to get it. 3 years ago, that's him, though.
Wow.
He would have laughed. He would understand. Just the little outstretched glove.
Was he taller 3 years ago?
As soon as I said it, didn't make no sense. If you had a taller glove or longer glove.
He had a taller glove.
Idiot.
Instead of 12 and a half, if you went with that 13.
It'd be weird to have a 13-inch glove out there.
Caps walked his first at bat. Got to second base.
Caps was playing short today?
Well, he stole a base, actually. So he walked and stole a base. And was a part of that 5 to 4 to 2 to 4 double play. Now here comes Matthews drinks.
Yay. 2-0 now.
Who needs Uber?
Who needs Uber? I guarantee you what's coming.
Well, oh God, okay. I'm just gonna stop.
Pitch gonna be outside. 3-0.
It's like a drive-through window for us here.
Oh. Sweet, thank you. Thank Jamie. Got some goodies. Save them for later. Swung on, going to be dribbler to the shortstop, Hendricks. He taps second.
3 years ago, he would have.
He's making up for everything.
Summary of the bottom of the third for Wahpeton. No runs on 1 hit.
So on 1 hit for Wahpeton, score still reads 3-0. Be back for the top of the 4th.
Score still reads.
You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Hiller, infielder from the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network as we are in the top of the 4th.
Starting off with Brandon Lucier, who singled and had 2 RBIs in his first at-bat. That's where he ran into a great big hassle.
Well played.
Leading off the top of the 4th for the Blue Ox.
Did you catch the umpire's name by chance?
No, and I really wish I did. I blame myself.
That's okay.
3-0 is our score for the Blue Ox. 3 hits for the Blue Ox, 2 for Wahpeton, and 1 error for the Blue Ox as well, too. That ball is going to go foul. Comes the pitch from Skyler. This one's swung. Oof.
Got him on that breaking ball. Got him out in front. That's why I think the fastball changeup is the.
A strikeout for Skyler. Another off-speed pitch got Lucier. So one down for the Blue Ox.
26, Landon Hansen.
Now up Landon Hansen playing first base today.
Singleton scored in his first at bat.
It's a pitch from Skyler.
Starting him off with the off-speed stuff. I do like the light blue batting gloves, though.
I do, a little baby blue.
I'm not a big fan of that color because of the North Carolina Tar Heels, because I'm a Duke guy, but, it does match their uniforms from yesterday, not outfits.
Yeah. Roller to third. Picks it up in time.
No way he's safe.
Lathe? No, he's going to say he's safe.
Yeah.
Lathe jumped up, was not on the bag.
I mean, hell of an attempt by the first baseman to try to even get a tag, but good hustle by Hansen.
It was a really good hand. It was really good. Good move. Way to get down on the line.
Wow. They're
Oh,
I'm kidding.
The center fielder, number 10.
Now it's going to be Condos.
I thought they were over that direction.
Nah, that direction.
Yeah. North, south, east, west. I guess I'm not.
All the same. Swung on. Going to be right through the infield as Condos is going to get on with a single. That was right up the middle, too. That was a good, very good play. Now go back to top.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. Now back to the top of the orders. It is going to be the shortstop. It's going to be Mitch Hendricks.
0 for 1. He was on with a fielder's choice. He's been on base both times, though.
Good to see. He swung on, going to get right. Ooh, good stop by
What a play.
By the shortstop. That was a hell of a play by the shortstop.
Yep.
And it's Caden Caps.
Caps, yes. Wow, what a diving attempt.
Got dirty.
Way to be able to keep his head in a swivel and throw it to second base to get that force out.
Brings the second baseman up to play.
He ain't no way he's getting Mitch at first.
No, Mitch is pretty fast.
Pretty damn fast.
Now it's going to be Hunter Olson, the second baseman. Curveball stayed a little too high.
0 for 1. Flew out to center field his first at bat and walked his second. Made a 277-foot trip to third base without scoring. It's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, really. Pitch outside, 2-0.
This dude's got some gas, though. He's popping that glove.
Mm-hmm.
How tall do you think this dude is?
Oh, about 5'8", 5'9".
5'8", 5'9".
What's about your height?
Depends about what gas station he walks out of.
3-0. Well played, Bruce.
I've been 6'2" before, you know. What he's very correct, a 5'8" to maybe pushing 5'9" height.
2 outs for, there's a strike. That was a gimme strike. 3-1.
Oh, what strike?
A gimme. But that was the inside zone. We talked with Travi about, trying to reward pitchers, the inside zone. Olson's going to get walked.
Yep.
So bases are loaded here
Now it's back for the Blue
for the
Ox.
right fielder, Cody Rutledge.
Number 13, Cody Rutledge.
So Skyler comes set.
Ooh, he's
oh,
trying
high.
to see. That's you got to do that though. Against a hitter like Rutledge, you got to bring that inside presence to let him not get comfortable up there. Now just go ahead and start a wildfire over there, Cody. Hit that. Oh,
right to the third baseman. We'll get.
Wow.
He's gonna get the third base. That was a really good play by Fleelet.
Well, how does it say?
Fleelet. Sorry, Fleelet.
No runs on one hit. There was one.
What a smack, though. Gosh dang it.
Way to play it on the hop, too. That was a really good play.
Your Blue Ox.
So we end the top of the fourth.
3-0. Excuse me.
3-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We're back here in just a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Trevin, pitcher from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this grilling season with a home run from Angie's Acres in Aiken, Minnesota. Knock it out of the park with 100% Wagyu steaks, juicy, tender, and full of flavor. Round the bases with premium poultry, all natural ground beef, farm fresh veggies, and more. Whether you're firing up the grill before the big game or cooking for the whole team, Angie's Acres has the lineup you need. Call 218-515-3890 or find them on Facebook. Angie's Acres, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Sorry, I was staring out in the field. It's super nice. It's beautiful outside today. And
great day. I mean, this is a fantastic day for baseball.
Tori Ulick now up, the center fielder for Wahpeton.
Flew out to the shortstop in his first at bat. Unbelievable catch in center field.
And it looked like Torrey Hunter out there. Torrey Hunter-esque.
It's spelled the same.
Oh, I need another I to be a Torrey.
Yeah, 2 eyes?
Yes, 2 eyes.
Oh, I did not know that. They didn't put that on
Thank
Sports
you, Johnny
Center.
Carson.
They did not put that on Sports Center.
Pretty sure it's 2 eyes.
Let's find out. We have the internet.
Yeah, we do have the internet up here. Thank you to KBUN. Also, Miles Sitter will wait with a ball exchange for the catcher.
2 eyes is correct.
I thought so. There's a pitcher from Connor McNally is going to go off the glove of Mankey.
That's unbelievable. I did not know that. I am learning today that Torrey Hunter, one of my favorite twins, had 2 eyes in his name.
That's unfortunate, really.
Yeah. I blame Sports Center mostly.
Oh, there's a walk to Torrey.
Oh, that was he had a double windmill on that. He didn't know if he got walked or not. Not often you get to see a double windmill in Townball. That's why you got to get down here.
Let's go check it out. Might
Check
as well
it out.
get another game later today,
You
too.
can find out that Torrey has 2 eyes. Not this one, but the other one. Twins legend. Do you think that was like something to do with the fact that he does have 2 eyes?
I do.
I'm all right. No, I'm just.
Do not know.
Baz is under it. Can of corn,
nothing.
baby.
It was nothing. That was, by the way, that Jackson Feelit skied out to Baz in foul territory. Now it's going to be Ryan Lath, the first baseman.
Singled his first at bat.
Lath again. Been around Bemidji for a while.
God.
And a good steal by Torrey Ulick. He was hustling down the line.
I thought Mankey had him.
Is that his second steal?
Negative, Rough Rider. The Cap stole a base, and now Ulich has stolen a base. Both of them very close.
McNally comes set. Hit over to first base, right past Landon Hansen at first. Takes a bad hop. As Torres going to come around and score. We'll get on the board for Wahpeton. So now right now scores 3-1. Landon plays in good position, just bounced over his glove.
That brings up the pitcher for Wahpeton, number 3, Skylar Blalo.
Skylar Blalo now up.
He was a part of the. He started the 5-4 to 2 to back to 4 double play. Very fun play to watch.
So McNally comes set. This one outside. 1-0. Pitch swung on out to center field. Condos is going to be right underneath it. Squeezes it for the out. No tag from Lath. So 2 down for Wahpeton. Now we're going to see Reese.
Burbage.
Catcher for Wahpeton, Number 5, Reese Burberry.
Grounded out to second base, his last at bat.
Comes the pitch. This one swung on right out to, looks like in the infield. Hendricks is going to snag that one. So we move on to the top of the 5th. But new score. Wahpeton adds 1. Bemidji still has 3. Blue Ox 3-1. Here as we go to the top of the 5th. Back a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a better deal on your favorite drink? Head over to Northern Liquor at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. Why pay more at the city-run liquor store when you can save big right here? We've got lower prices, unbeatable selection, and a team that knows exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's beer, wine, spirits, we've got you covered without breaking the bank. Also, Northern Liquor has been voted best liquor store in Bemidji. Northern Liquor, your one-stop shop for saving and satisfaction. Stop in today and see why we're Bemidji's best-kept secret. Located at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. See you soon. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Another good set of bangers here. Skylar still out there pitching for Wahpeton. As again, we go 7 innings in this one. In this whole tournament, the first City Showdown, the inaugural first City Showdown. Talking to Chris Karate before yesterday, he said like a lot of teams unfortunately had to drop out, but next year they're going to plan doing this tournament next year.
I think 5 is decent.
Now Connor McNally, the pitcher. First one.
0 for 1 with a walk, and he grounded out to the shortstop.
First pitch is going to be a strike. There's another strike around that corner. As Connor's going to step out, take a little breath.
Get a good stretch in. Yeah.
Comes a pitch from Skylar. That one loses the grip of that one. Did not break in like you wanted to. Stayed outside. 1-2 now as we're in the top of the 5th. Pitch outside. Good stop by the catcher.
Skylar tapped at his chest, said his bad.
Lost the grip again, man.
More rosin.
Pitch now inside. Now he's trying to overdo it.
See? You can tell that he's over pitching.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Trust your stuff.
Full count. Comes the pitch. This one, we're right back to the pitcher. A little floater right back to him. Didn't have to move. Connor kind of reached on that one.
Well, he kind of checked his swing, and he accidentally caught the ball, and it went right back to the pitcher.
Now it's going to be Mankey, his catcher.
That brings up the catcher for the Blue Ox. Number 1, Caleb Mankey.
0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Number 1 in the field and number 1 in our hearts.
That's right. Got a stolen base earlier today, too. Pitch swung on, foul, hit the plate. Oh, 1. Now shot over to short. Good pickup. Throw over in time to Lath is in time. 2 down for the Blue Ox.
That brings up the third baseman for the Blue Ox, number 21.
Now it's going to be the third baseman, Baz Azalki now up. 2 down for the Blue Ox.
0 for 1 with a fielder's choice, and he flew out to center field.
That's a pitch. This one swung on. Going to get
or
the Lath. Throw back to the pitcher in time. That's going to do it for the Blue Ox here in the top of the 5th. Score still remains the same as it is 3-1 in favor of the Blue Ox. Back here in a couple seconds. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Batter up, Bemidji. When it comes to smoking barbecue, Fozzie's knocks it out of the park. From slow smoked ribs to pulled pork piled high, Fozzie's Barbecue is Minnesota's MVP of flavor. You can smell that hickory smoke from first base to the outfield. Swing by after the game or bring the whole team. Fozzie's serves up Grand Slam portions with all-star taste, located right here in Bemidji, where every bite is a home run.
Fozzie's Smoking Barbecue, Minnesota nice with Major League flavor. Now for the Wahpeton Whoppers. Welcome back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I was already thinking what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Jake Ulick is 0 for 1 today. The all everything for the Wahpeton Whoppers, number 14. Right-handed hitter.
For Wahpeton. Second baseman, number 14, Jake Ulick.
Take over for a second.
Not a problem. Connor McNallen, kind of a sidearm throw. Right over the plate there for a strike one. Brought the fastball. He was sitting on that one. 0-1. Oh, fouls that off. Oh, there's cars there. Oh, it hit the Mac in the Box food truck. There's not a ball in that box.
Okay.
He's trying to get it in there.
Trying another foul back. Oh, that almost got somebody.
No balls, 2 strike. McNallen's up. Ulick hates mac and cheese. We figured this out.
Yeah, he does not like mac and cheese. That one.
Oh, we ate.
McNallen hit him right in the back. Got tired of fouling them balls off.
Yeah. He likes mac and cheese.
He's like, I got upset. Jake's like, I don't like mac and cheese. Oh,
you're gonna
follow him off.
You're gonna wear this one.
As he grabs his lower back, he's like, ugh. Now it's going to be Sterling Warren.
He grounded out to the pitcher in his first at bat.
Sterling's playing left field today. Shows bunt, throws that bunt down. Baz on his horse, going to throw over to first. A little high. That one's going to get away. That one's going to roll out to right field. Jake's going to come around and score. That one's still rolling around. Sterling's going to get over the third base. So an error on Baz at third. Now has Wahpeton in a good spot with Sterling at third, and they just come around and score. So now it's 2-3 in favor of the Blue Ox. As they're on bottom of the fifth.
Got a single his first at bat, left-handed hitter.
Comes the pitch. A little high, outside. 1-0. So it looks like Connor's going to have a tie shoe here real quick.
Equipment issue. He's back on the bump.
Swinging on that one, tapped it. A little foul. 1-1.
1-1.
And 3-2 in favor of the Blue Ox as the infield is in, waiting for maybe a bunt, little suicide bunt. 2-1 now.
Suicide squeeze, actually.
Suicide squeeze, that's what I wanted to say.
I got you.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
I know. Pitch from Connor, going to be bounced up to Mitch Hendricks. Checks 3, throws over to 1 in time. Good job by Mitch Hendricks. Now we talked about The first game he played, he did not see. He got a couple errors on him, not happy with himself. He said he corrected that. A lot of infield stuff.
Look, I mean, how confident he was grabbing that hopper,
looking back,
looking at the
pedal,
backpedaling, and then just nonchalantly chucking it over to first. What a stud! We have Caps up, who is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out.
First pitch is going to be a strike. Comes a pitch from McNallen outside.
Sweeper action.
That really swept.
That swept. Probably like I should do. All the way from left to right, you know.
Comes a pitch. This one swung on out to left field. Lucier backpedaling. Grabs it. Nope. Drops out of his glove. Now bobbles it. Throws over to 2. But 1 run will score. So an error on Lucier. I don't know if he lost in the sun or just kind of you turn back and forth and just couldn't decide where the ball was coming. But now we have a tie ball game at 3.
That brings up the center fielder for Wahpeton, number 4, Tori Ulick.
Tori Ulick now up. Center fielder.
0 for 1 with a stolen base. Flew out to Mitch Hendricks, his first at bat.
Comes pitch, shows bunt. That bunt comes down. Kind of throws it, sidearms, and hops, and a little double hop the first baseman, Landon Hansen. That's going to score another run. So now the Wahpeton is going to take the lead 4-3. That's one of those just kind of like just doing too much.
Right. You got some of those you just got to eat. I mean, it's a good bunt.
For the Whoppers, number 7, Jackson Lippett.
So Jackson's now up.
0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to third. Baz made a great play in the foul territory on that one.
Back over the 1 in time. Nope.
I think we've had a couple of plays this inning where they were just held on to it.
Just hold it. Don't do too much.
Trust your fielders and trust the next play. God, he's got some pop though. Holy heck.
4 errors, by the way, for the Blue Ox here. A lot of them came in this inning.
I have 3 in this inning.
3 in this inning. All right. Pitch swung on, going to be popped up in the air. Hendricks is underneath it. We'll get the second out at short. Throw back to first in time. Did he get him? Ump wasn't even looking.
Yeah.
So that's
At least
tough.
he's honest, though. At least
that's
he's
tough.
honest. Yeah, that's all you can ask for is honesty.
But good heads-up play by Hendricks. So
The first baseman, number 0, Ryan.
now Ryan Lath is up.
2 singles today. 2 for 2. Great flow lathe is what they've been calling him in Wahpeton. Nobody's called him that.
Nah. Yeah. Start rumors. Pitch. Ooh, strike.
We can just do reckless speculation.
That's what we do here on Beer Belly Sports. We just throw things out there, hope for the best.
Maybe if it picks up, that'd be great. Somebody in Wahpeton calls him Great Flow
Great Flow Lathe.
Fro.
Maybe.
He eats frozen yogurt. He's a froyo guy.
We should ask him if he is.
Yeah, that's another good question. Come on, let's get out of this inning.
Yeah, we do need to get out of this inning. Come on, boys. This one up high, 1 and 2. So McNally comes set.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Pitch swung on, going to get over to Mitch. It's going to just pick it up, throw it over the first.
He doesn't want to step on second base.
Nah, he could have made it easier. He doesn't care. He didn't want to show off his arm. So that's going to do it for the bottom of the 5th. 3 runs will come across for the Whoppers. They do take the lead 4-3 now as we head to another
Even though he did not make an error in that particular inning. He got all 3 outs though.
Good for him. I like that. So 4-3s are score in favor of Wahpeton. Be back here in a couple seconds. We'll have top of the six. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Trevin, pitcher from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. I'm Bruce Legg with Matthew Geffre, who is chewing on some delightful beef jerky. We have the leadoff hitter, Brandon Lucier, who is up, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And this umpire is awesome. He it's a straight call on the first one. Nope. That's a nope. They said, yep, and they were wrong.
Number 22, Brandon Lucier.
Brandon Lucier. We got 1-1. This one could be popped over to the second base. And the old Ulick.
The old Ulick.
Jake Ulick.
Now back for the Blue Ox. First baseman, number 26, Landon Hansen.
2 for 2, 2 singles.
For Landon Hansen.
Yes.
Who's up right now? First baseman. Pitch going to be low. 1-0.
To the window.
To the wall. What's a pitch from Skyland? Still pitching out there.
Oh, you can't even see the dirt now. They watered the field. Nice wink. That was a good wink. That was a solid wink.
Don't be looking at me.
I happened to turn and look at you to talk to you.
3-0 now.
It's good to be me. It's good to be me.
I don't know why you're hating on me right now.
I'm not hating. I said it's a good wink. If I said it was a terrible wink, that'd be hating.
You would tell me that. There's a strike.
I would totally. If it was a bad wink, I would.
You did yesterday.
I would dance on that touchdown call, but that was a good wink.
You McCoy said
all you got to
too.
do is give me that wink.
Yeah, there we're both on the same page. I like that.
Slam, bam, Landon's walking to first.
That brings up the number 9 hitter for the Blue Ox. Center fielder.
4 balls for Wahpenton's kind of the worst. Condos is, again, 2 for 2. We got...
Condos is playing center field this weekend.
And second base yesterday.
Yep, the end of yesterday's game, we played a little second
No, the
base.
beginning.
Oh, the beginning?
Yeah, because it was Hunter Olson and then Condos.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Pitch inside, almost got him.
Not just a Neanderthal. I remember stuff.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Hope you stub your toe.
The pinky toe.
I didn't.
Pitch. Oh, ball. This one's going to be. Hansen's going to get to second base on a steal. So 2-0 here. 1 down. Comes the pitch. This one's. Oof. Swing on that one. You want to allow that one. 2-1. Getting 4 errors for the Bucks, for the Blue Ox today. There's another strike. That's a good pitch. Good fastball.
Come on, JD. Put it in play.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's up high.
Not that one.
3-2, full count. As Landon Hansen's on second after a walk.
And
Stolen base.
Thank you.
Pitch could be fouled back up into the net. I was going to catch that one. I was like, hands.
That's why you played first base.
I did.
You're like a cat.
Like cat, first base. Not very fast.
Big zesty.
Big zesty. Pitch inside. Ball gets away as Hansen's going to turn around third. Maybe take a look.
I'm just going to put that as a walk.
Walk, pass ball.
Yeah, I got to put pass ball. Dang it. Filling this one little circle up here.
That brings us back to the top of the order for the Blue Ox, the shortstop, number 5.
Now it's going to be the shortstop, Mitch Hendricks, up.
0 for 2. He's been on with one walk and 2 fielders' choices.
Back over to the first. Lath trying to just throw that glove down.
How'd that go?
That's what he did.
Just gave him that wink.
Gave him that wink.
What a
Another bunt by Mitch Hendricks. Throw to throw to the home. And no, he is out. Good effort by Landon Hansen. Even better by Wahpeton's pitcher and catcher.
That was a good rolling Garter. That's a good flip. He
was a
didn't
good
float
flip.
it. Kind of fast pitch that one.
Now it's going to be the second baseman, Hunter Olson.
He is 0 for 1 with 2 walks, and he flew out to center field.
Pitch up high, 1-0.
We got to get a knock here. We got to touch some green out there. Man, that right center field gap is just so wide open.
Bagging for it.
And this center fielder's so far in.
Swung on, going to be popped up. Ooh, and takes 1 bounce on the road, 2 bounces, now in the cemetery.
The cemetery?
All right, cemetery. Well,
either which way you're going to sleep, it's either Slumberland or cemetery.
You're going to sleep regardless. Check
Nope.
swing.
Oh,
He said he went around 1-2.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, 1 up for this entire weekend. Well, not the same up, but like 1 up for each game. It's really tough. That one's up high.
Is the other ump coming in for the other games? Or
I
is it
assume
just
so.
him?
I assume so. I don't know where he's at, but
He's wearing bright red. We'll be able to see him.
2-2. Swung on, going to be foul. Well, he was wearing blue earlier today, or black today.
Oh, the other ump?
Yeah.
Why would you be here and not be on the field? You know? If
Maybe,
he's already here?
I assume payment-wise.
I suppose, yeah. I suppose.
2-2 with 2 down. Pitch over top of that one. And a strikeout for Skyler. So that's do it for the top of the 6. We'll go to the bottom 6. Wahpeton still up 4-3. Be back in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Brian Hiller, infielder from the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving something cool and delicious? Head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Bruce Legg is the wind is dropping things.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
We have the pitcher leading off this inning who is 0 for 2.
Hitting off the bottom of the 6th for Wahpeton. The pitcher, number 3, Skylar Layla.
What's Skylar doing right now? You said 0 and 2?
0 and 2.
Well, this one we popped out to Mitch Hendricks, and Condos is right behind him, scared him.
Good hustle.
Good hustle by him. You're right. Now what's going to be the catcher?
Hey, now Mitch Hendricks is on a 4-out streak. Reese Burbage is 0 for 2. Also, hit it to Mitch Hendricks his last time.
That one fouled off.
Just like that Jacob Thomas guy. You can't hit it towards him, you know?
Yeah. He's going to get it. It's like a
Isn't it weird? Like
steel
the
trap.
good players, it's like it just kind of seems to go their way.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Foul back. This one's going to be, don't know where that one went, but a bunch of cars out here now.
And equipment.
Yeah, but yeah, a bunch of equipment.
What if you hit the skid steer, huh?
Ooh. 1,000 points.
I thought that would the 1,000 points is just got to be the
crotch rockets that go
right
by?
there.
That's one. Got a chance. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be outside. Loses them one and
McNallen wanted that on his record.
Oh,
he wanted to be the pitcher.
Want to be the pitcher. 2-2 now with one down. Comes the pitch. This one swung on. Going to be over to Hunter Olsen. He's going to pick this one up, throw over to first in time to Landon Hansen. So 2 down here for the Whoppers. Now we're going to see Jake Ulick.
He is 0 for 1. Also hit by a pitch. He wore that one.
Yeah, he did.
He was no balls, 2 strike, and got hit in the back. What are you looking at?
Stuff back there. Ooh, broken bat right in the handle over to Hendricks. And got him.
God, he looks cool
one.
doing it.
Must be nice. So that's going to do it for the bottom of the 6th. Score so reads 4-3 in favor of the Whoppers. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Blue Ox here. Back in a little bit, you listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji high school sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. New pitcher for Wahpeton will be number 4, Tor Ulick, who played center field. It looks like Jake Ulick is going to go out to center. Try to see who's at second. Try to see the number. Can't see the number.
It's got to be somebody in the field.
It's Skyler. Oh. No, sorry, it's Reese. It is Reese.
So Reese is the catcher.
Not now.
His number's 5, right?
Reese's number. Yep, you're right. Sorry, that is right. So it is Skyler that's is at second base now. I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong one. Reese looks like a 3 to me. So that's why I got confused.
I used to do floor covering for a living, and my boss had me write down numbers, and they were 15-foot runs. He thought it was 13.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. He was not happy with me when he got 3, because they were going to be drop rooms.
Oh, no.
It was going to be, we had to make scenes, not real mad, but very unhappy with me.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. That was that.
Really.
I felt really bad that day. Damn it, Bruce. Those look like 3s. They were supposed to be 5s.
Tori is about a 6 foot right-hander.
Do you work at the carnival? You should start.
I should start.
You
Well,
start Like you just see somebody walking up, like those, let me give you a compliment.
Yeah.
You're about 6 foot, you're right-handed. Well, there's that.
There's that. Now it's going to be the right fielder, Cody Rutledge.
0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Let's try to get a knock for him today. Again, dealing with a hamstring injury. Second game, the doubleheader is coming up after this one. It's going to be the Hibbing Miners versus the Bemidji Bucks. So that'll be after this one. So we won't really much have a post game after this one. We're going to do both of them combined at the end of the Bucks game. 2-0 now.
He just confirmed that?
Yes, he did. I need a crown, by the way.
Back there.
That one's gonna fall into center field.
We can go to Burger King right now and get you one if you'd like. Do they still do that?
I think they do.
You should get a crown.
Should get a crown.
Yeah.
For other reasons.
MG, have it your way. You're terrible. Oh, sorry.
Been told worse.
We have 0 for 2 Connor McNallen. 2 flyouts and a walk.
Cody's going to get a pitch runner, by the way, too, because of his hamstring. Trying to see the number, who it is. Sweet Full Manchu stash, though, from here.
How did you just say that?
Full Manchu.
Foo, is it?
Foo. Is it Foo? Full? Foo, whatever. Anyway, swung on. Going to be right back to the pitcher, Torrey. No play at 2. Going to throw over to the first. Good effort by Connor McNallen. But does remove the runner. As McNallen's going to run over to third base. Be the third base coach.
Mankey 0 for 2 with a walk, a ground out, and 2 ground outs. He had a fielder's choice, I believe, somewhere in there. I have a question mark, so I don't. Might have been a questionable play or something there.
There's a strike. Ooh, tough strike. One to one here with 1 down. Comes the pitch, off-speed pitch. Left up high, though.
Come on, man. Can you get a knock?
Pitch swung on. Going to be popped up foul territory. Lath and the pitcher and the catcher not in time. This one's going to go fouled out.
You remember the beginning of the movies? What's that horse that could? What's the name of the horse that can fly? You know, what are those called?
A unicorn? A Pegasus?
A Pegasus. He would need a Pegasus to get to that one.
I can't believe I even knew that.
Yeah, well done. I didn't think you were going to pull that one because I had no idea. Good job, Matt.
Swung on, over top of that one, so a strikeout for Torrey Ulick. Now it's going to be Baz Zalki.
You said that like a question mark.
Baz
Is that Baz Zalki?
Well, that's the only person I know. So Baz sitting at 2
and a
outs.
sack fly. He's 0 for 3.
There's a strike. A slider. 1-1. Last chance for the Blue Ox in this game, too, as we're in the top 7th. Again, they're the away team in this one. Torrey's going to step off.
Do you try to steal this base? Because you don't want to take the bat out of Baz's hands.
No, you don't.
That guy heard me. It's like a
knew
pitch
it.
out.
He knew it. By the way, it's Wells that's on second base.
Okay. Speedy.
Comes a pitch, swung on, going to be foul, out of play. Don't know if he get a car or not.
No, you'd hear the brakes.
Pitcher said the umpire said he has 2 balls left. So
Thanks.
Dynamite dropping.
Good for him.
Comes a pitch. This one swung on, foul again. This one's going to be out of play.
Ooh, what's that on top of that car?
Looks like a canoe.
Oh, that is a canoe, yes.
So 1-2 here to Baz as they're down to their final strike. 2 down here. Top 7th. Again, we'll have the full breakdown of this game after the second game today when the Hibbing Miners take on the Bemidji Bucks. Pitch outside, 2-2. Comes the pitch. This one swung on, going to go to the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and that's going to do it for the Blue Ox.
Top half of the 7th for the Blue Ox. No runs on 1 hit. There was no walks and errors.
So that's going to do it for them. The final score here is going to be 4-3 in favor of the Blue Ox. In favor of the Wahpeton Whoppers.
Bemidji Blue Ox 3.
And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, well, actually, we'll probably finish up this broadcast, and then we'll have the Hibbing Miners versus the Bemidji Bucks. So don't go anywhere. We're going to end this broadcast. But again, final score is 4-3 in favor of Wahpeton, and that ends. We'll see what they're going to play tomorrow because they will have another game tomorrow. I assume they're going to be the last seed. But we'll find out later on. But yes, a 4-3 is the final score. Wahpeton takes that one. So we're going to end this one for everybody here in this second, or as far as this 4th game of this first City Showdown. We'll be back for the Bemidji Bucks and be back for the Hibbing Miners. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 20-30 minutes. So take a little break. Get some popcorn. Get some food. Come down to the ball field, whichever works. Anyways, my name's Matt Geffre. Over there was Bruce Legg. Had to run home real quick. Be back in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.